I'm out at one of the local parks again, and haven't done a video in a little while, so I thought I'd do one this weekend. Been waiting for the F-19 to come in, but so far it hasn't arrived. I know they've shipped some, but I think that the one I ordered, the dealer hasn't got any in yet. So as soon as he gets those and I get mine, I want to do a good review on that. But anyway, I just got the Etrac out here today. I'm gonna just dig your typical signals probably and just see what we get. Probably a lot of clad, some junk. Here's the first signal, 1236, usually coated zinc or screw cap range. Maybe 4 inches. Oh boy, gravelly or something. Rained a little bit. I thought it would soften this stuff up. Didn't think it was that deep. Maybe it's in the plug, shallow. Really? I mean, my batteries were going dead, my pin pointer. Maybe a little deeper. Really? Batteries must be going weak. Or that or something tiny. That looks like a piece of rusty iron. I don't think that was making that solid 1236. Like I said, that's a rusty, looks like a nail. We'll keep looking. Dig a little bit deeper. There's no way that rusty nail was making that signal. Guess I missed the pinpoint a little bit. I think I'm digging like a 10-inch hole here for a surface find. Oh, that was awesome. Check that out. Let me get it in the sun if I can. Here, let me turn it. Take note if you're learning, dig a 12-inch hole for a half-inch target. But look at this, cool. It's a cool little deal. This little fish. I don't know if that's gold or not. I'm guessing it might not be, but man, awesome. What a way to start. That was my first dig. It took forever. Sorry about that, but it was worth it in the end. Look at that. You know what's funny about this little find here is I actually went over that and didn't mark it. I just ignored it because it fell right in the junk zone. But then I came back and for some reason came back and found it and decided to dig it. Now I'm glad I did. Here's the next target, something hitting in the nickel zone, or nickel area. Don't look too bad. After digging that first target, I'll dig this one. Go from good target to junk, but that's how it is out here. This appears to be something in maybe the copper penny range. Possibly dime. Only thing is I can lift my coil probably 9 or 10 inches above it, so it could either be right on the surface like a dime or a copper penny, or something bigger like a piece of a can. Pinpoint's rather big too. I'm leaning towards junk. Should be on the surface, if not. Because I can't pinpoint it right on the surface, I mean, it's almost a good bet it's going to be junk. Because it showed like right on the surface, but my pinpointer don't hit it, so my guess is it's deeper, like can or something like that. Part of a can. Yeah, so see, I'm like 4 inches down. I'm just now hitting it. So, like I said, probably junk. I think I just hit it. Oh, it's not even a can, it's something. I don't know if I can get it out of the ground. I don't think it's worth anything, or I wouldn't be stabbing at it. Said I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. It looks like a big 2-inch wide strap or something, metal strap or something, so I don't think I'll be able to dig that one out without making a big mess. But another one here, almost the same type target. This one pinpoints smaller. It's showing about 6 or 7 inches deep, or maybe 6. If I lift the coil, I can only get it a couple inches off the ground. So, just my guess, this may possibly be like a little bit deeper coin. We're gonna find out. Well, maybe. I can get down through the ground. Kind of lost track of where I pinpointed it. Hopefully I don't hit it. Yeah, it's about right. It's probably 5 inches or so. It's a coin. Let's see what we got. Just a regular copper penny, maybe 5 inches. Got another one here that's pretty much falling in the junk zone, but that last one turned out to be what appears to be a gold earring or gold something. Showing right on the surface. Fairly shallow. Should be able to hit it, dig it out with this little guy. Rounds so hard. A little bit deeper than I thought too. If it was that deep, I should have cut a plug. Sounds even hard for this little thing. Yeah, I have to break out the big boy. It's deeper than I thought. It said surface, so it may be junk again. Yeah, I see some rust there. It's like the top of a can, or a piece of a can anyway. Here's one that's not very good. It's showing a little deeper. Doesn't pinpoint too awful big. This showed a little deeper. We'll try to dig. I'm going to cut a little bit deeper plug right off. I keep it neater that way anyway. Good thing that wasn't something valuable, huh? I scratched it. Looks brass. Has a brass look to it. Not sure what it is, but here's kind of a weird one. There's you know, there's junk around it, so I don't like the way those numbers are jumping around like that. Seen a 49 in there once. A lot of times real rusty iron will do that. See if I move over here just an inch or two. Getting a low conductor. It had some good numbers in there, but like I said, I don't like the way it was jumping around, especially that 49. Acting like it's small metal. Oh, unreal. It was a dime, but I'm gonna look around. There's probably more than one target, you know, in here. So I'll see if I can find something else. I'm gonna go back over this plug. We'll going back over the plug with a wide open screen. Doesn't show anything else in there. So, who knows? Got a low conductor. Nope, I can see a pull tab. Find quite a few of these, and for some reason this exact model, it'll hit every time, just like a nickel, or real close to a nickel. Something about them. It's funny too. I hardly ever find them bent over. I would think this is a shallow dime or copper penny. See if we can hit it with a pinpointer. Yeah, it's got to be a real shallow one. See if I can go under it just a little bit. Elusive today. That was just a shallow copper. Here's another one in no man's land, usually where junk falls. Maybe it's to match that other thing. Maybe it showed a little deeper. Go a little deeper. Okay. Really? I believe it's in the plug, even though it read, I don't know, I have to look back, I thought it was 4 or 5 inches. Terrible. It'd take me all day to find one target. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It probably fell out of the plug. Here I am, 10 minutes on one zinc penny. A waste of time. Okay, it looks like a shallow penny or dime. See if I can find this in less than a half hour. Okay, this ought to be easy. Right on the surface. penny. I dug that penny out and I just went back over the hole like I always do. Listen to this. Here, let me adjust it like this. Kind of windy. So I got a penny and dime spill or something. I won't bore you with all that. I'll move on to the next one. This here's in the zinc penny range. Got a little bit bigger plug that time. Seems like I've been missing them a little bit. Rock. Thought I had another gold item. It's a big old zipper. Big one. Got one in a low conductor zone. Rock. Some rocks down here. Get around them. Hey, what do you know? Some kind of I thought that was a button because of, see that on back, but if you turn it over, I believe it's just a bottom of a shotgun brass. Got another low conductor here, just a couple feet over from that last shotgun base. Hopefully this ain't his brother. Ground's kind of hard. Gosh, I can't believe I ain't found a nickel yet. This is pretty sad, but it's typical out here though. All right, my third low conductor in a row. Those 11s don't look good. Maybe if it was an older, thinner nickel, but normally the nickels hit 12 or 13 normally. The old grub. Seems like every shovelful you get some of these. See, this ain't good already because it showed a lot deeper than what I'm able to pinpoint it. So my guess is like a beaver tail or something real thin. It's probably not a nickel. Yep, it's just a beaver tail. Like I said, they'll usually read deeper than than what they are, and then sometimes you have a hard time pinpointing, but with a nickel you'll be able to hit it real good. Didn't like the looks of this one either, but you never know. I mean, gold comes up in that zone too. But can you see that? But if you look back, it was hitting this. The second number was hitting 13 quite a bit. So there you go. I must have wandered into the low conductor zone. Here's another one. See, this one's almost locked in 12-13. I'm not saying it's a nickel, but usually the shallower nickels will do that. Told you it was going to be a nickel, didn't I? Haha, just joking. But yeah, just another shallow nickel. But the shallow nickels, they usually will lock on like that 12-13. Usually when you see those 11s and 10s and on shallow targets, usually it's just beaver tails or can slaw. It just depends on where you're hunting. Here's another shallow one, low conductor one. See, kind of locked in 12-13, 12-14. A lot of times, I call them square tabs. We'll do that. Every once in a while, nickels will, but a lot of times those square tabs will lock in like that. Let's see if it's real shallow. It's kind of so hard to do. Oh man, it's like clay. That time it was just the ring itself, but yeah, nickels, like I said, usually don't come in at a solid 14 like that. Here's one trying to hit in the quarter area. Pretty deep. Feeling something like a nail. What do you think? You think that 46 was this big rusty nail? I don't think so. I think it was a shallower quarter. There you go. Actually called one right today.